Hi guys, it's Hallie. So this is my Cancun video trip report number 4. So, yes, Alberto Espinosa, Beto, he works in the buffet at the Great Parnassus. He is tall and skinny and cute. And he's a sweetheart, and he was like so nice to us the whole time we were there. And there's another guy, I think he's like a maitre d' because I didn't see him helping anybody, but he is freaking gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my god. Like, I talked to him a couple times and he came over to talk to us, but I wish I would have talked to him more. Holy crap, he's hot. But what was I gonna say? So that day after we ate, we went, I'm not sure if it was like right after we ate or if I like changed. I'm not really sure what happened. I think we walked down to the pool just so I could show them like the area a little bit. And then I said, well, let me go to Golden Parnassus to meet up with Megan and Matt to let them know what time we're going to be meeting tomorrow, which is Monday, which was Monday, April 8th, 2013, the day of the Cancun Caribou Cruise. So I promised them, I talked to them on the phone many times before, but I just said, look, when we get down there, I'll stop at the front desk, leave you guys a note, or, try to get a hold of you somehow and let you know we're definitely going to pick you guys up, because I think it's his first time, her second, or something along those lines, to Cancun, and I think she said that she never left the hotel. So I was like, alright, well, I'll teach her how to get to the bus and how to use the bus, because once you use the bus, you can get anywhere, and it's like super easy, and you really get to see Cancun. So I told them, I said, you guys can come with me if you want. I said, but I might be a while. I said, so you can come, or you could stay. We can go downtown after if you guys come with me, or whatever you want. So they decided to come, which is cool. And I'm trying to think. I can't think right now. Yeah, so we took the bus, and it's pretty cool because I guess that like helped David get to see Cancun, because like I said, it's his first time there. We got to the stop for Golden Parnassus, walked up the hill, and there's a little spot in front where there's usually a waterfall, but I don't think it was turned on. Maybe they only turned it on at night. But yeah, there was like a little spot for the waterfall, and oh, and then there's the stairs that go up to where the Galaxy Theater is. I think it's called the Galaxy Theater. The big theater where they have all the shows, and the Old Barn Steakhouse, and then it goes right directly up to the lobby, like where the steps are. But that gate was closed, so I was like, well, we're going to have to walk up. So I said, David, if you want, you can come with me, or if you want, you can stay with Brandon. I told Brandon, I said, I'm going to be a little bit, like, whatever. So he's like, yeah, it's fine. I said, all right. So I walk up the hill, I go inside, they stop me because they see that I have the grape bracelet on, and they're like, oh, you have to fill something out, which before you never had to do. Like, you could just walk right in because you have the bracelet. But I had to, like, just fill something out, just my room number and a sign. Takes a minute. But it's still a pain in the ass. And as I'm filling that out, who walks around the corner? Megan and Matt! I was like, ah! And they spot me out, thank God, because even though I think he's getting sleepy. Be right back on him. He's fine. Yeah, I spot them right away. And I'm thankful, sorry, like I said, it might be 1 o'clock, but I'm still half asleep. So, thankfully, Megan knew who I was right away. And even though she's another blonde and she's pretty and she should be easy to spot, I just have like a really bad memory. Like now that I've met her, I will always recognize her, but some people, like especially if like you're a brunette, no offense, like I could see you like 6 times, but unless we have like a really long conversation, like I won't remember them. Like I just can't remember shit. I don't know why. But I talked to her for a little bit, figured out the plans for the next day, and then I was like, well, since I found her so fast, I was like, I'm going to run down and see who's working at the tiki bar. So I ran down there, and Jose was down there. He was so excited to see me, came out and gave me a big old hug. And then he asked to make me a drink, and I was like, no, it's okay. And he's like, no, 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 please, I insist. So I was like, all right. So I had like a quick Malibu, and I don't know, I was probably on there not even for 5 minutes. I took like a couple pictures, and I got on the Sandoz's Wi-Fi, the next door hotel to Golden Parnassus. And I got on their Wi-Fi, and I wanted to upload a couple pictures and post that I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm having fun. And my friend David comes down, like, quickly from the stairs, and I was like, oh, I was like, okay. And I was like, all right, Jose, I was like, because I figured he was coming to get me, but I was like, all right, Jose, I was like, I'll see you in a little bit. I was like, we'll be back in a couple days, or maybe, you know, I didn't really know when because we had the Boobs cruise the next day, and the day after we were going to go to Isla Mujeres. So I didn't really know when we were going to be back, but I said, I'll be back, you know, trust me that. So David comes up, and he's like, what? He's like, really? Like, he kind of gave me the look like, really, you're at the bar? And I was like, I don't know. But then he gets a drink, and then Jose's like, oh, no, I'll make you another one, because, like, he chugged it real quick. And then he's like, no, 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 it's okay. But, you know, Jose, he's going to make you another one. It's free anyway. So, and he said that Brandon was really mad, and Julia shit all over the place. I think it was just a big misunderstanding. I started getting mad because, like I said, Brandon's my ex-husband, and I know how we are, and we fight a lot, and that's why we're not married. And we're better off as friends. So I was like, great. And sometimes we're not even good as friends. Like, it's just parenting level, and that's about it. So we, I went back to the top, and I was like not even walking fast because like I already know how Brandon is. I already know he's gonna throw a fight. So I'm starting to get mad and heated. My blood's racing. I get down there and I didn't even see him. And I guess he was worried because he knows how like the Mexican law is really worried about like peeing in the grass and stuff. Hold on, let me get my little one. What's the matter, Frankie, baby? Are you eating? Here, have you? You want to come talk to people with me? Yeah, come talk to people. Okay. Say hi, everybody. My name is Juliet. Okay, so, what was I going to say? Hi, baby. Look at that baby up there. You see him? He's cute. He's so cute. You're getting a little sleepy, huh? Nope, mommy's chocolate. But, so I didn't even see him, and I guess he didn't know the laws about changing a baby because, you know, the Mexican law, and Mexicans are so serious about urinating in the grass, so they take their landscaping very seriously. Well, we finally saw him. He was, like, crouched next to the bushes, changing the baby, and he wasn't even mad, so I'm not sure what that was all about, but that kind of set the tone for the trip, like, in a negative way. And this trip report, I am trying to make it as honest as possible, so I hope nobody's mad at me for being honest, but I could say a lot more than I just said, but I'm trying to be nice, because I'm not going to be mad about something that happened, like, 2 weeks ago now. So, yeah, but I was kind of like, what the fuck, like, he wasn't even mad, like, he was, like, upset for a second, and David was like, oh, well, you were there for, like, 30 minutes, and I'm like, there's no way I could have been there that long, like, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25, but, like, I told Brennan I was going to be a while, and, like, he knows that means, like, 45 minutes, and I think he just got a little antsy because Julius went to the bathroom. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. And, yeah, so, I don't know. So we went downtown, and I was kind of, like, frustrated, and I forget where we went. I think we just went to the flea market, right? I don't know. Yeah, I think we went to the flea market. So we went to the flea market, and I said, look, guys, this is the place where, you know, don't talk to anybody. And I was like, but, you know, if you're interested in something, feel free. So, okay, I want to make sure you didn't poop. The mom thing, sorry. Yeah. Are you shy? So, don't pull mommy's necklace. So, David was like, I thought you didn't want me talking to anybody, and you're talking to everybody. I was like, no, I'm just interested in a lot of things. And I was like, I asked them how much. I don't have full-fledged conversations. I think I had full-fledged conversations with, like, 2 people, maybe 3. But it's because I felt like they were my friends. Like, not like a friend, but, like, so someone who's cool enough to talk to. So we got Julius a maraca, his first maraca, the thing you shake. Yeah, not a baba, but a maraca. Maraca. Only one R. Maraca. 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 Yeah, can you shake it? I don't know if you guys can see him shaking. Maraca. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Sorry, my child is just as crazy as I am. So, I know mommy's sleepy too. So I think we got a couple things. I didn't want to get too much because it was only the first day, well, first full day of our trip. And, oh no, it was the first day of our trip. Ha, we just landed. So it was the first day of our trip, and, you know, I didn't want to waste too much money, and I didn't really bring much money with me because I'm broke. And, yeah, maraca. Maraca. Oh, you excuse me, mommy's a biggie. So we went back to the hotel, and I think we ordered room service. And we tried to go to bed early, not like too early, but I think we went to bed like 11 or 12. Which was hard to tell time half the time because they had just changed the clocks for daylight savings time the day before. And like a lot of the taxistas, they never changed their clock. Even the transfer guy never changed his clock. I think some of the clocks in the hotel, like our TV clock, I don't think that was changed at first. But then I think somewhere in the middle of our stay, they finally did change it. And I'm trying to think. So the next day, we woke up early, super early. I met up with Norma. I love my Norma. I'm so happy that I finally got to see my Norma. Remember Norma? Titi Norma? Titi Norma? Oh, sí, la chica bonita que fue contigo todo el día cuando estamos en la cruz. Yeah. She's telling me the story about her. But she watched my little baby, her little nephew, for mommy and daddy, so we could have some fun on the cruise, because every day while we're down there, there's like, one of us had to be designated parent. Like I said, I think I only really got even a little tipsy like one day, and that was the day that I was at Golden Parnassus. Gross. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know. So, she watched him for us. I met her in the morning. I paid for her to spend the day at the Great Parnassus with him. And the guy, like, giving her a wristband, his name is Sergio at the Great Parnassus. He is such a dick. And I took a picture of him just because I wanted everybody to see what a dick looks like. And I don't think I have it on my phone, but while I'm talking, I will check. But yeah, this guy was a dick. And I'm, like, when we came back, actually, before you leave, they ask you how your stay was. And then, excuse you, Piggy, but they asked you how your stay was. And then, when I came back, you okay? When I came back, this guy was like, somebody on the the Great Parnassus Facebook thing. You okay? He asked me, how my stay was, and I told him everything was great except for this douchebag. Because he was a dick. I'm telling you, he was such a dick. And, this time, he was like, he was really nice to Norma until, I feel like, maybe Norma can evaluate, or elaborate on this, but I feel like he was really nice to Norma until he found out that she was a local, and then he started treating her like shit, like she was nothing. And he said that he needed my passport to add her to the room, but they already had my passport from when I checked in. Why would they need it again? They should have like a copy of it, or they already saw it, so I'm not sure. It's not like they're going to write something in my passport. I don't know. But, so Norma was like, well, he's like, well, do you have your ID? And she's like, yeah, I have it. And it took her a while to find it because she couldn't remember where she put it. Well, he was like, he's like, you need to hurry up. There's people in line, or there's people waiting behind you, or like something really rude. And it's not even like she was taking that long. I don't even think she was looking for a whole minute. It was like 30 seconds. And she just looked in a couple areas, and it wasn't like she was taking her sweet time. She was hurrying. She knew there was people behind her. But he was just so rude. like, can't you see there's people behind you? And, like, it wasn't even just that. Like, he was just a dick. And I was like, I asked her, because he said it in Spanish, and I was like, did he just say what I think he said? And she was like, mm-hmm. And, I don't know. So he gave her her wristband. And we went upstairs. I kind of briefed her on a couple things. And me and Daddy were so scared to leave the baby because we've never had a real babysitter. We've had my mom watch him. And I think Miss Sherry and Miss Tess and Miss Christine watched him for a little bit one day. Just for a couple hours. I'm going to make a new video, though. I'll be right back, guys, okay? Say bye, Julius. Say bye. I'll accept that.